Aloha, this is Anthony Cerna speaking to you live from Pearl City, Hawaii. It's about 5 o'clock in the afternoon. I just finished a vlog I think it's called. Anyway, I did one not long ago about letting go. My vlog was about letting go to grow, and that was involving oneself. This vlog is about pushing ourselves, pushing limits. At 7 o'clock p.m. I'll be running from Pearl City, Hawaii to Pearl Harbor and back. That makes about 14 miles, sometimes about 15. Just depends what path and course I decide to take and what I feel like doing. It's less about now the way I feel like it. If I don't get that run in or the playtime, because I do stop, look at fruits, smell flowers. I prefer to run in the evening where there's less traffic, typically past 7 of course. But the biggest thing is that I just feel I absorb the smell of the flowers, the fruits, the sights. I enjoy the sunsets as well when I run. I've been doing this for some time now, 100% plant-based since 2004 of May. So it's approximately about 10 years now that I've been 100% pure plant-based. It's only more recently where I've been, they call it raw vegan, high-carb raw vegan. I don't know. I don't care about titles. It's more, I think titles in so many ways separate us from each other, and I prefer not. I just find out what works for me, and I just cut the fat, and then I just go with that. So I transitioned from eating a standard American diet or standard Western diet, a lot of meat. I worked at a steak restaurant, so I didn't stop eating stop eating meats and cheeses and drinking beer and all that because I stopped liking the taste of those things. I stopped because I said, you know what, I'm going to challenge myself. I'm going to stop putting those things in my mouth, not for health reasons, just because I want to see what it feels like. And maybe after not consuming that in such a period of time, maybe I'll enjoy it a little more. That was my mentality. So May 2004, I was about 210 pounds. I lost a lot of weight on that deployment. I was in the Navy still. So May 2004 to December of 2004, I went from 210 pounds to about 145 pounds. I went on a marathon with my friend Joe. After the marathon, I went to go enjoy a dish of ice cream. I thought I was going to enjoy it. And what I found out is my taste buds have changed so much that the ice cream actually affected me in such a terrible way that I no longer consume any dairy or meat products. And if you think about it, all your glue, when it has been made, it has been made from milk and animal flesh. Why do I want to put that in my body? It's crazy. So now I'm 100% fruits. On occasion, I do with some transition because you are going to go through healing flare-ups, or at least I did, and detox flare-ups, meaning that my body's releasing stuff. And sometimes when it releases something in my body too rapidly, I feel dizzy, headaches. Everything that would seem like a sickness and illness is my body releasing stuff. And it's painful. I mean, I've seen my whole body transform. So after that marathon, I got all hyped up and excited. I became a rescue swimmer sometime after my enlistment in the Navy here in Hawaii. It was in San Diego about 2007. I became a Navy rescue swimmer. With a plant-based diet, I was able to perform my tasks, my physical duties, my mental duties. The Surface Rescue Swimmer School in San Diego is demanding. It's a very physically demanding course, and I went through it. It was very hard with swimming, holding my breath, or running. There was study, of course, and procedures that needed to be followed. And after that, of course, I served as a rescue swimmer for some time after that. But I always pushed myself a little further, a little further, a little further, a little further. And that's what the point of this vlog is. Push yourself. Don't be afraid to push yourself. And if you have what some people would call a disability, push a little past that disability, and then the next day do it again, whatever it could be. For me, I was overweight. My procedures of what I did, or my previous vlog. Today's vlog, once again, is about pushing yourself a little bit more. So I run about 14 miles a day. I used to run 20 miles a day. Now it's 14 miles a day. I'm getting back on there, that's why. And plus, changing from a cooked plant-based diet to 100% raw. If I cheat on occasion, it might be a little bit of cooked oatmeal, some potato, but very basic. I try to keep flavors, tastes, seasonings way down. And I used to love cannolis and fancy flavors and Thai food, and it's not like I stopped loving it. It's just I know what my body feels like and how optimal my sleep is, my energy, my attitude. It's all about finding oneself, finding myself, being free, and then I can help others. I don't drink, I don't smoke. I practice chastity, meaning that I don't pursue any of those interests anymore, those physical interests of looking for someone else to be physical with. I do yoga every day. I run every day. I do calisthenic workouts. And it's not about bragging and I'm a great person for doing these things. That doesn't mean anything. You can be fit all you want and still be unhealthy or mentally. I don't do it for selfies either. If I take pictures, it's to it's to encourage others. Like, hey, you don't have to sit on your ass. You know, you gotta keep moving. And that's huge problem with changing your life. You know, some people who are overweight, um, you know, they want to hit the gym. They want to do this and that. You know, clean your body. I've done saltwater flushes, meaning I drink a tablespoon of salt, Himalayan pink salt, with a quart or a liter of water, about 2 or 3 liters of that, flush myself out. If not that, I've done enemas. I've done what I needed to do to clean the blockage. Once the blockage is released, then you can start working out. But you combine them together. Why add why add more filth, more sludge? Because when you work out, you're going to release poisons and toxins from your body, pumping them. So help your organs, help your intestines, your liver, your pancreas, help your kidneys. There's ways you can do this, but don't burden yourself. Because when you burden yourself too greatly, that's when you start suffering injury, illness, just worse. I mean, I went through it myself. Over 210 pounds before. Now I'm 130 now, and I run every day. I work out every day. I do this vlog now every day. I try to be as active as possible. Plus, I serve others, helping them overcome cancer, diabetes. Arthritis was recent. I helped someone with arthritis, rheumatoid arthritis. Everything is possible if you allow it to be possible. And this is no spiritual mumbo jumbo thing. Let go of what you used to know. Be thankful for whether it carried you, whether it be and I'm going to say it, whether it be the Bible, the Quran, the I Ching, whatever book, whatever ideas helped you this far, that's great, and be so thankful. Move forward. Let it go to grow. And then revisit those things. It's fine to revisit the Bible, the Quran, the I Ching, whatever it is you need to go back into. It's okay, but revisit them with a clean lens. Connect clear, with loved ones, with family members, with yourself, be aware of who you are. That's what I beg for you to see, how beautiful you are, how much, even if I've never seen you before, I feel, if I were to meet you, or if you were to communicate with me, I will adore you. That's the purpose of what I do. I do it so I can clean, flush out the sludge, so that way I could see what really is beneath. And the only way to see what's really beneath is to assist my lens to be clean. So with that, I really do appreciate the time you've taken to watch these vlogs. And if they've added value to your life, please like, send the comments, anything that acknowledges that it helps. I really make these vlogs or these videos for myself, to revisit them myself, because I get lost all the time. We're all on here on this planet together, and be aware of that. There's no divisions, there's no titles. If you keep on living by titles, you're living in boxes and restrictions and someone else's authority. Refuse all authority. Refuse mine. I'm not a leader. I'm not an authority on this at all. I know very little. I'm still learning. I'm still falling a billion times. Last thing I want to tell you is that I'm not right. You're right. Let yourself be right. Thank you.